Hello my fellow dreamers and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into the magical world of storytelling with a delightful tale about friendship and kindness. So get ready to embark on an enchanting journey alongside our young hero and his extraordinary panda companion. Our story revolves around Timmy, a bright-eyed 7-year-old boy who's known for his infectious laughter and adventurous spirit. Timmy's life takes a fantastical turn when he finds a small wooden box tucked away in the attic of his home. Inside this box is no ordinary toy, but a miniature panda that magically comes to life. And not just any panda, mind you, but a talking panda with a mischievous sense of humor and an insatiable appetite for bamboo. Yes, you heard it right. This isn't your typical stuffed animal. This is Barnaby Bramblebottom III, a full-fledged magical creature who becomes Timmy's best friend in no time. Barnaby may be small in stature, standing no taller than Timmy's knee, but his personality is larger than life. With his quick wit and playful banter, Barnaby is always ready with a joke or a riddle to challenge his young companion. But beneath his humorous exterior lies a heart of gold. Barnaby is incredibly kind and loyal, always standing by Timmy's side, offering support and encouragement whenever needed. The unlikely duo quickly forms an unbreakable bond, embarking on thrilling adventures both in the whimsical realms of their imaginations and the tangible world around them. Together, they explore hidden nooks and crannies of Timmy's house, discovering secret passageways and long-forgotten treasures. The attic, once a place of dusty relics, transforms into a portal to endless fun and frolic. Their escapades don't end within the confines of Timmy's home, however. With Barnaby perched atop Timmy's shoulder, they set off on journeys to the great outdoors, where the whispering trees and babbling brooks become their confidants. In the lush green meadows and babbling brooks, they have countless adventures and create unforgettable memories. One sunny afternoon, while playing by the shimmering lake near Timmy's home, Barnaby suggests a new game. "I do declare," he says with a flourish, "that we must build a boat and set sail upon the very same waters that Cleopatra herself once sailed." Now, if you know anything about Cleopatra, you'll understand that she wasn't exactly known for her aquatic adventures. She preferred ruling the Egyptian kingdom from the land. But hey, it's a magical panda with a penchant for the dramatic, so you just roll with it. With Barnabas' enthusiasm at the helm, Timmy and his panda friend gather sticks and vines, fashioning themselves a makeshift vessel fit for a queen, or in their case, a magical panda. As they push off from the shore, Barnaby gives instructions like a seasoned captain. "Full steam ahead, Mahardy," he bellows, brandishing a twig like an oar. Of course, there's no actual steam, but the sheer joy on his tiny face makes up for it. Their boat, though lacking in sturdiness, manages to stay afloat as they glide across the lake's placid surface. The wind ruffles their hair, and the sun warms their faces as they navigate the vast expanse of water. Which, to be honest, isn't that vast. It's a small lake. The surrounding trees form a protective circle, ensuring their journey isn't interrupted by pesky humans or wild animals. At least you'd think so. As they approach the far end of the lake, a sudden commotion breaks the tranquility. A group of older boys are gathered by the shore, their laughter echoing across the water. Timmy recognizes them as the neighborhood bullies, notorious for their unkind pranks. And sure enough, they're engaged in one of their malicious schemes now, aiming their water guns at some smaller children who've been chased into a corner. Timmy's heart clenches at the sight before him. His innate sense of justice is stirred, and he feels compelled to help the frightened children. But how could he possibly stand up to those bullies? He's just a kid, after all. But then he remembers Barnaby, his magical panda companion, whose wisdom and wit had always guided him through tough situations. As if sensing Timmy's turmoil, Barnaby pipes up, "Fear not, dear Timmy, for I have a plan that'll send those brats packing faster than you can say bamboo." Barnabas' words infuse Timmy with renewed determination. Together, They formulate a plan, and Timmy steers their boat toward the bullies, who are too engrossed in their mischief to notice the approaching vessel. When they're close enough, Barnaby leaps onto the shore and, with a voice that booms far beyond his small stature, challenges the ringleader. "Stop this instant, you cowardly cur. Your reign of terror ends today." The bully turns, surprised by the talking panda's audacity. For a moment, there's stunned silence. Then the bully bursts into laughter. "A talking panda? Seriously?" he jeers. "You're gonna make us run away with that ridiculous act?" But Barnaby isn't deterred. "Oh, you have no idea what you're up against," he retorts, puffing out his chest. "We're not just any ordinary kids. We're adventurers, explorers, and most importantly, we're kind-hearted individuals who won't stand for your bullying ways." His words hang in the air, and the other children, emboldened by Barnaby's bravery, begin to speak up, too. "Yeah, back off," one of them shouts. "Leave us alone," another cries. The bullies, taken aback by the united front, hesitate. They hadn't expected such fierce resistance from the younger kids. Seizing on their uncertainty, "Why don't you leave us alone and let us enjoy our day by the lake?" he asks calmly. "If you want to play, we can play together. But if not, then please go away." The calm assertiveness in Timmy's voice surprises the bullies. They glance at each other, unsure of how to respond. Finally, the ringleader shrugs, realizing that they've met their match. "Fine," he grumbles, "but don't complain when we come back and take all the good spots." With that, the bullies grab their things and retreat, leaving the shore and the lake once again filled with the joyous laughter of children. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the lake, Timmy and Barnaby return home, their hearts brimming with the day's adventures and triumphs. The magical panda snuggles into his special blanket, recounting the day's events with relish. "Oh, how glorious it was to stand up to those ruffians," he sighs contentedly. "Indeed, Barnaby," Timmy agrees, his eyes shining with admiration. "You were so brave. I couldn't have done it without you." And so, the magical panda and the young boy drift off to sleep, their bond strengthened by the day's adventures. And that's the tale of Timmy and his magical panda, Barnaby, Bramblebottom III. In this whimsical journey, we learned that courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers in the quietest of hearts, just like Timmy, who found the strength to stand up for himself and others when it mattered the most. We also learn that kindness can be a powerful force, just as Barnaby showed the other children. Compassion and empathy can inspire bravery and unite people in extraordinary ways. Before we say our goodbyes, remember that every act of kindness, no matter how small, can create ripples of positivity that echo throughout our lives. And who knows, you might just find a magical panda or two along the way. Until next time, keep an eye out for the magic in everyday moments. You never know when it might appear. If you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.